it's not just a business connection. It's for relationship, it's for ministry, it's for whatever the Lord wants to do and however He leads us.
That is awesome. Now, we had a little technical difficulty starting, so I may need you to kind of recap for me if you don't mind. But anyway, we're live in the studios of 94.1 FM. We're putting it on the table. This is a public service show from 12 to 1, presented by the one and only the Honorable State Representative Patrice Penny McClammy, House District 76. I'm Dee Whetstone, just sitting in for her on this afternoon. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about real estate on today. So if you're looking to buy a home, if you're looking to maybe sell your home or sell your business, whatever, I tell you, we've got Miss Cassandra Andrews and her husband, Jeremiah Andrews. I tell you, they are a tag team. They're both here. Miss Cassandra Andrews, she's representing Chosen Realty here in Montgomery. Her husband, Destiny Builders, LLC. And she's just talking about if you're interested in buying a home, why you need to contact Chosen Realty.
They need to contact us because we will service you with excellence. We're professional, we're experienced, and we know the field of real estate. We do it day in and day out. So
Yes.
This is just something that we're called to do and to do it well. And we're not boasting, but that's something that we feel that the Lord has graced us to do and to do it with a spirit of excellence. So when we represent our clients, we're not just nonchalant about it because we really care. And I think that's one of the strong aspects of Chosen Realty is that we actually care about our clients. We care about their experience with us, and we care about getting them the best deal and servicing them in a way that they would just be overwhelmed and pleased. So we feel if we do a great job, a good name is better to be chosen than riches. So we believe people, if they're serviced well, they'll want to tell others about you. So we just want to do our best and give glory to God in the workplace, in the marketplace.
Awesome. I tell you, and you all do an exceptional job. I tell you, top quality, and they do everything with a spirit of excellence. And we appreciate you so much for everything that you all are doing in the River Region area. Now we have her husband here, Jeremiah. Come on closer to the mic. Jeremiah Andrews. Of course, she's Cassandra. She's the realtor, and her husband is the builder, right?
That's right.
I tell you, Destiny Builders LLC. So, Brother Jeremiah, tell us about Destiny Builders LLC.
Well, Destiny Builders was established in 2005.
Okay.
And we started out building spec homes, which is called basically speculative homes for building. And so we, the first house that we actually built, just kind of giving a little history, we built it to just kind of going in and saying, okay, we were going to make some money.
Yes.
Well, that house, it didn't really wow me, but it was a good house. But it was not that type of house that just said, wow, this is a good house.
Right.
But that house sat there, and we prayed, and we did Jericho marches and everything else.
Yeah.
In that house. Nothing moved. But when we did some upgrades to that house, and less than a month later, after the upgrades were made, the house sold.
Yes.
And from that point on, I vowed that I'll never build another house just to sell. Every house that we build, we will build it as if we're going to live in it.
That's what I'm talking about.
From that point on, we had no issues with selling houses, and as a matter of fact, in 2009, we got into custom building.
Okay.
And we never looked back. And I love doing spec homes, but also love to see the house just go from just land to the finished product, and then to see the smile on our customers' faces.
You can't beat that.
You can't. And I mean, it's priceless.
Yes.
And we take pride in that. And, but it came from some learning experiences of what I don't want to do again, to where this is what we want to do. And just to see it, like, as I said, seeing the customer satisfaction, it just makes a world of a difference. And so that wow effect is what we look for.
Awesome.
If it wows the customer, I'm wowed about it.
And you can just see the glory of God on both of their faces. I wish you all could see this. They just got the glory of God on. I can just see it all in you all. So tell me, what is both of you, what is your inspiration for real estate?
Well, mine is actually, I had a dream about what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like God showed me years ago that I would be going into real estate. He actually spoke that to me to go into real estate. And then later, a few years later, he gave me a dream, and I dreamt about this lady was going into a real estate career, and she was pregnant, but
wow.
she did well, and she started her own business. And actually, I was dreaming about myself, because when I started, I was pregnant, and the Lord blessed me to do well, and later gave me the company Chosen Realty. So
wow.
my inspiration truly is the Lord. He has been so good to guide us and to direct us and to bless us in this way.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Now, to someone who may be listening to us via the airways on this afternoon, and they're like, oh gosh, I want a home, but I'm afraid to make that first big step. So what advice do you have to give them?
Don't let fear stop you. That stops a lot of people from acquiring what's due them and what's that something that they can accomplish. So fear is an enemy to getting what God has for you. So don't let fear stop you. It's good that you have people in the industry that know what needs to be done and can navigate you through the buying process. And that's what I'm here for. I love first-time home buyers. I love repeat buyers. I love any buyer and sellers. I love working for sellers as well. So because of the experience that I've been able to acquire, I'm able to really service people the way they need to be serviced. So when you have someone that knows the market and knows what needs to be done in real estate, and the steps they need to take, that helps take that fear away as well. So that's what I'm here for. My company is here for, to help navigate people and make it easy and smooth.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So tell us, I know you all have something coming up real soon, but before we get to that, just tell our listeners, why is now the time so important if you want to buy or sell?
Well, if you're renting, one thing that you probably realize, rent goes up every year. And so, but if you're purchasing a house, you build equity through the ownership. So as you pay that mortgage down, and as the value increases in your area, that's equity. Equity can be used to even get a HELOC, as a home equity line of credit. If you want to pull money out and do things to upgrade your home or whatever the need is, you have that money, that equity there that you can utilize. Also, a good thing about home ownership is you can write off the interest. You pay interest every month on your house. That's tax deductible. So there's a lot of benefits in home ownership, and the rates aren't extremely high. They're at a compatible rate. You can actually buy down rates if you wanted to. There's different types of loans out there, which we're going to talk about later, how there's money available to homeowners, first-time home buyers, teachers, educators, and police officers, firefighters, and healthcare workers. That's available to go towards your down payment.
Awesome.
And towards closing costs, prepaids, and those are costs that are associated with buying a home. So this is a really good time to buy. There's so much opportunity out there.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Do you want to add anything, Jeremiah?
Well, it's a good time to build as well. Though we do know that with prices, some things have increased, but yet there's some things that are still marketable. And we have customers that actually just basically came to me and said, well, I know the interest rates are up, or prices have fluctuated a little bit, but the mentality was, we'll go ahead and build, and if interest rates go down to where we want it to be, we'll just refinance the house.
See, that's what I wanted to ask. Of course, with this kind of market getting a little crazy right now, should people be afraid to build right now? Or
they should not be afraid to build, and the reason is, a couple of years ago, people say, well, we'll wait till the market go down. Well, the market didn't go down, the market went up.
Exactly.
And so I've experienced some people have actually said that they regretted not going ahead and going through with it during that time. So it's really, when it's time to do it, just do it. Prayerfully, consider everything in prayer.
Step out on faith.
Exactly. and that's what it's
Yeah.
got to be. It's like I can't let the circumstances dictate my decision. It's got to be faith-based, but yet it's got to be based upon where God has you now and what is the vision. Because one thing about it is that when you're following God in this thing, you cannot go wrong. And so Destiny Builders, even with that, that was birthed out of prayer.
All right.
And so just the very name, and it's amazing how Destiny Builders came along and then Chosen Realty, so we got a Chosen Destiny.
Hey!
So
That's amazing. If you don't mind me asking, how many years have you all been married?
30 years.
Woo! And they look like babies. Oh, wow. 30 years. Chosen Realty, Destiny Builders. I love that.
Yeah. So that's the main thing is because Cassandra, she does a great job with assisting me and helping me out. Destiny wouldn't be where it is today if it wasn't for her.
All right.
And so she's very administrative, and so we look at these things together and we deal with the customers together. And you don't have to go it alone.
Yes.
People say, well, I don't know, I don't have much color coordination, I don't know how to decorate. Well, this is one thing that Cassandra specializes in.
Okay.
So she does staging, she does decorating.
See, you didn't tell me that, Cassandra. And that's very important as far as selling a home.
Yes.
Yes, staging, right. That's
Exactly.
very important.
And so with that, she's been a great help with customers who needed assistance or leaned on her expertise in color coordination, even the paint colors in the house, what kind of appliances, drapes or whatever it may be. Those are things that to be considered because, like I said, custom builds, we're literally custom building the home from ground up.
Okay.
So the plans are custom, your interior is custom, your colors are custom. It's going to be to your specification because you don't want to. All of my buyers, when they come to us, they're not looking for the house down the street. They're looking for something to have their own name,
own
their
individual
own touch
personality.
to it. And so, and that's what we specialize in. And if I don't have it or can't get it or whatever, we'll find it.
Okay.
Because there are resources around that we can reach out to and just make those things happen.
Now, let me ask you one quick question before you go on. Now, this station covers about 18 counties, I think. So, do you just specialize in the Montgomery River region area, or you'll travel all over Alabama?
Well, we don't travel all over Alabama, but I can tell you this: if the circumstances are right, we'll go as far as we can take it.
I like that he said the circumstances right. I know that's right. Okay.
Yeah, we do enjoy that. I mean, all this area. We'll go Troy, we'll go Greenville.
Awesome.
I got a call the other day, and they were asking, as far as almost down to Mobile. It's like, well, that's a little far. But like I say, each situation is different. And depending on the circumstances, there may be some things we may be able to maneuver to make it work. And so, just give us a call. We could always. There's nothing wrong with getting the information over the phone or set up a person-to-person interview or an appointment because you just never know what you can get and where we can build. So it's a great thing.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Now, Cassandra, I have another question. Just suppose someone is interested in buying a home at this time, but they may have a little thing going on with their credit or something else. How do you assist with that?
Very good question. I like to call our company the One Stop Shop because I actually have an in-house real estate agent that works with Chosen that is a credit repair specialist.
Awesome.
And so we have been able to take care of clients or people that are looking to buy and help them get their credit where it needs to be so that they can become a homeowner. So no matter where you are, in life or where you are with your credit, we can help build that credit for you. We can help you. So a lot of times some companies, real estate companies, they don't want to take time for people that don't have their credit together. But we're not closing the door to people that need help to build their credit. So I think that's a good thing because it's not all about the money. It's about helping people acquire their dreams and helping them get in those homes that they desire to have. So
that's right.
We really enjoy doing that.
That is awesome. And we would love to hear from you. You'll take some calls, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I want y'all to
So
call
we want you
me.
to call us here at the radio station. I don't know the number, but you can call us here at the big station. If you have any questions, go ahead and call us up right now. We would love to hear from you. Just go ahead and dial us right now. We have Miss Cassandra Andrews. She's here from Chosen Realty, as well as her husband. Yeah, we got the duo. Jeremiah Andrews, Destiny Builders LLC. They are both here live in the studios of the Big KD 94.1 FM here in Montgomery. So if you have any kind of questions regarding buying, selling, or purchasing, building, they are here right now, and we would love to hear from you. Again, this show is made possible by the Honorable State Representative Penny McClammy, House District 76 here in Montgomery, Alabama. We're putting it on the table this Friday up until 1 o'clock, and we would love to hear from you. Now, we got something coming up, right?
Yes.
All right. So tell our listeners what you got coming up real soon.
We have a home buyers seller session. So we're going to be talking to home buyers and sellers, people that want to actually sell their current home. And we just have a great lineup. We have a lender coming in that will be talking about the grant money that are out there for home buyers. And it covers first-time home buyers, police officers, firefighters, healthcare workers, military, and teachers, educators.
Pretty much service-oriented type jobs.
Yes, they call it community partners. And so, and then they have funding for those that don't even fit in any of those categories, so don't feel like you're left out. There's something for you, but I know for those that serve the community, they're offering $20,000 to go towards your down payment, closing costs, prepaid, even buying down interest rates, so your mortgage will be even lower. And so with first-time home buyers, they're offering $17,500, and that goes towards the same thing, your down payment, closing costs, and prepaid. So this is a very great opportunity, and I'm excited about it, and we're trying to get the word out. Yes. Because if there's free money out there for you, you should take advantage of it. They do have qualification criteria. They do go by your income level and the number of household people that you have in your family. And so, but like I said, if you don't qualify, they have other products that are 100% financing, some that doesn't have mortgage insurance, and which makes your mortgage less. And so there's just a lot of good opportunity for home buyers right now. All
right. So is there a deadline for this money, or?
It'll be available until it run out. And so I think it's still pretty well funded. But if you're interested, I would encourage you to please call me. Please come to our home buyer sessions and seller session. It is April the 26th from 10 to 12.
Okay.
And it's located, will be at 400 Cotton Gin Road. It's in Montgomery. And the place where we're having it at is called Central Alabama Aging Consortium. That's 400 Cotton Gin Road, Montgomery, Alabama, and we'll begin at 10 o'clock. But you do have to register. It is a free event. There's no cost, but you do have to register, and it is very easy to register. You can call me directly since we don't have the flyer up. So just call me, and you can reach me at 334-868-9713. Again, the number is 334-868-9713, and I can actually register you for the event. All I would need is your name, your phone number, and your email, and I'll take care of everything for you.
And all of this is free, right?
All of this is free, and we have giveaways.
Okay.
We have refreshments from 9:30 to 10, And we just want to connect with you and help you get your goal of home ownership, making it a reality.
That is so amazing. That is so amazing.
Yeah, and one thing with that
Mm-hmm.
is when buying a home, a lot of times it may need some repair or something of that nature.
Absolutely.
You know, Destiny Builders is not just a new construction company.
Okay.
We do renovations, we do roofing, we do minor repair. No job is too small.
Awesome.
And so we're very, very service oriented. And a lot of times when they may encounter situations with an inspection that may need some kind of repair or whatever it is, well, we're here to help. And that's the main thing, is that we want to make this whole process as smooth as possible, so you don't have to go out trying to find somebody to do the electrical, so
yes,
wood repair or roof repair.
Right.
We can do that.
Oh, right. So this is pretty much a one-stop shop. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. So I tell you, Chosen Realty, you guys do so much for the community. I tell you, just do awesome work. So again, kind of hit on the importance of taking advantage of this free money. It's free money out there, y'all. Yes.
So, you know, a lot of times people sit on the fence, is what we call it. They think about making that step of acquiring a home, and for whatever reason, and I know I used to be the rent queen. I love renting, and I love renting what I would call those really nice apartments, you know, but I never thought about purchasing a home until after I got married. My husband was like, oh, I don't want to rent. I want to own my own home. And I was kind of, you know, knocking against it because I was so accustomed to renting, and I was satisfied with renting. I was. And so, but when I got married and he wanted to purchase a home, we actually built our first home from the ground up. We lived in Texas at the time. And so now that I have experienced owning a home, I cannot go back to renting.
Awesome.
And it's nothing like having your own. It's nothing like not having to worry about your mortgage going up every year like you would for renting.
Exactly.
So you know, we always encourage our clients to get a fixed mortgage where it doesn't increase. You know, there's different types of mortgages out there, but if you get the fixed loan, you know, fixed mortgage, then your payment stays the same year after year after year. So I love home ownership. I love working with first-time home buyers because they are just so amazed and so overjoyed about the whole experience. And I was so happy about my son. He purchased his first home at the age of 21.
Oh, wow.
At 21. And he loved it, and he loves it, and he's in real estate as well in Tennessee, so he's a real estate agent. But I was very proud of him stepping out. He's the third child, but he beat his other two older brothers down the house, so he was proud of that.
Awesome. Well, we got to take us a quick commercial break, and we'll come back. But again, we thank Miss Cassandra Andrews from Chosen Realty here in Montgomery, Alabama, along with her husband Jeremiah. Of course, he's here as well, and we're just so happy to have them here. Jeremiah, again, he's with Destiny Builders LLC here in Montgomery. They are a powerful couple, real estate, and if you're looking to build, hey, it's a one-stop shop here. So we're going to come back out of this commercial break. But if you want to call us, you can go ahead and call us now. What's the number, Constance? 284 0957. Okay, we would love to have your questions. Call us after the commercial break. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I was going to go get you.
I was looking at my time.
Oh, okay. I'm good. Perfect. Yeah, we got about, it's 12:42. What time?
Y'all talking some good stuff.
Yeah, it's some great stuff. And thank you.
I don't know who called. I don't know if that's from the air, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
I look at all that.
All right. Yeah. So what else do you want to touch on?
For kids, Community Fun Day and Easter egg hunt is happening this Saturday, April 19th, 11 a.m. till 2 in the New Hope Village, 836 Milliard Fuller Drive here in Montgomery. Lots of fun,
Okay.
food, and more. The Community Fun Day and Easter egg hunt is this Saturday, 11 a.m. till 2, and it's brought to you by your friends, your real friends, and Habitat for
Bam.
Humanity.
That'll take us to the top of the hour.
That's you.
I told you.
You're the real estate agent,
Yes, sir.
and you the builder.
Isn't that beautiful?
Now, that's I like that.
I love it.
I like
Isn't
that.
that beautiful?
But you sell houses that are already built.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
right.
Do you sell houses anywhere? Are you licensed to sell a house at any community or any area?
As long as it's in Alabama.
Okay.
Yes. That's
We'll
a good
touch on
point.
that, too.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring out. So, yeah. I live in Prattville, but my office is in Montgomery. But I serve all the Tri-County areas.
Right, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closing in Dothan and
Okay.
Yeah, you close anywhere, huh?
I know
Yes.
it's
Within the state.
Yes.
Cannot go outside the state.
Right, but I can refer someone if someone wants to buy us out the state. I have connections where I can
Yeah.
connect them to a real estate agent.
Gotcha.
Bam.
Gotcha.
We'll touch on that. Thank you, Costa.
Oh no, I'm just inquisitive. I like to know, you know.
Right.
Yes.
That was good questions. Good questions. Yeah. You looking to buy or know anyone that's looking to buy?
Well, I probably know several people looking to buy.
I wanna know.
Well, you know what? You know, when you talk about renting,
Uh-huh.
and unfortunately, I've been renting all my life because I just didn't want to buy a home. I didn't want to do the maintenance.
Right.
I'm always out
you know
of
what,
town.
that's probably the life
Yeah.
story of a radio person or a
Yeah.
TV person,
Yeah.
because you don't know when you may up and move.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Right. Yeah.
But I think about it. I went over my how much money I spent in renting one day, and I've been in an apartment since 1980 something. And you know, so when I looked at the sheet of how much I done rented, you know, I had bought probably 2 or 3 homes. No, I actually spent like $300,000 or $400,000 in rental. That's a lot of money. But I still chose not to buy a house because I'm always traveling, always doing things. So I thought the apartment would be the best for me.
Right.
That's not the best economically,
Right.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just, you know, it amazed me when I looked at that.
Right.
You know, when you see it in black and white.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I found, people who travel a lot, and they actually got to a point to where it's like, I'm not going to be traveling forever.
Yeah, you do get to that point.
Where am I going to settle down to?
Yeah.
When I used to work with the Bureau of Prisons, it just started with the Bureau of Prisons. There was a lieutenant. He was getting ready to retire. All he had was a mobile home. A motor home, rather.
A motor home.
Not even a mobile home.
Okay.
All he had was a motor home. And then it was just hearing him talk, there was regret. I should have prepared for this day to where I'd have a brick and mortar to turn to.
Yeah, because when you get older, you don't want to get into a 30-year or 15-year mortgage at a late age in life.
That's something I would
That's a problem now.
Yeah,
you know, if you're 60, 70 years old, I wasn't look like taking out a mortgage at that age. Now, I don't know. That might be good.
That's a
It
good
might not, but I need to ask the realtor that. You know.
Yeah, because you got to pay to live somewhere. So why not pay yourself? Why not pay yourself?
But you probably not going to pay the house off.
But here's the thing, because I'm literally building a house now for a couple who are retired.
Okay.
They don't even live in Alabama. But there's something, they got children and they got grandchildren. Their mentality now is, we're going to enjoy what we got now.
Okay.
Because you don't have any children, do you?
Well, I got 200, but
Yeah,
they all can't stay in the same house.
So we could get a house for that, yeah.
But the mentality is enjoy now.
Yeah. And leave something for them. That's a good point too. I like that.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about the mortgage. I'm saying, dang, that lady didn't like, paying that mortgage.
Yeah.
She never was gonna pay it off. All right, we're back to putting it on the table. The show is from State Representative Penny McClammy, and holding it down today is Dee Whetstone. Dee.
Good afternoon. Happy Easter weekend to each and every one of you. We want to remind you about the farmers market on Fairview Avenue. Miss Flora Brown, she wants to remind y'all to come on out and get all of your vegetables, your pound cakes, your desserts, whatever you may need to add to that Sunday dinner. Come on by the farmers market, on Fairview Avenue here in Montgomery, Alabama. Now, she also wanted us to let you know that she's going to have those turnips with those big old roots. So go ahead and get those turnips before they sell out. You can pre-order them or just come on by and they'll bag them up for you. But you also need to be reminded that they'll be closed on Easter. They will not be open on this Sunday. So we want you to know about that, and we want to remind you. All right, again, we have as our very special guest, Miss Cassandra Andrews of Chosen Realty here in Montgomery, Alabama, along with her husband, Jeremiah, with Destiny Builders, LLC. Now, we've had a very interesting conversation during the commercial break, and I tell you, it's something to really talk about. Let's say if you may be about in your mid-50s or almost 60, and you're just now deciding that, hey, I want to buy a home, but you're going to have to pay that home for 30 years. How do you handle a situation like that? What do you recommend?
I recommend, it depends on each person individually, but one thing about it, when you do enter into a 30-year loan, 30-year note, I would not make it the goal or have a concern that I'm not going to be able to pay this off. I would make it a goal that, hey, I'm building equity. I'm having to pay. I'm going to have to pay somewhere, and then you can lock in. And like I say, rent. Your payment goes up every year. It's a given. You're gonna experience that. But when you own a home, you don't have to worry about your payments going up. So that helps you financially. You're building equity. You can always pull that equity out to use it if you needed to upgrade the house, or if you needed to any other needs you might have that you need to meet. Then that money is there, and then you can pass on your property to a loved one. Because you want to leave a legacy. You want to help someone else. So you have that opportunity to do that. You can be a blessing to someone when you leave this earth because of being a homeowner.
Yes.
So I would make it the goal to focus on how will I benefit? What's the benefit versus what's the non-benefit? And so if you want a steady, locked-in monthly payment every month and doesn't go up, you need to buy a house. If you want to acquire equity and have money available, if you need to draw that equity out, you need to buy a house. But the only benefit, renting can be a benefit, like I said, depending on the individual. If you feel like you want something low maintenance, you don't have to worry about repairs, weigh it out and see if me paying this amount of rent and it's going up every year, see if it's worth it. Because you can buy a house that could be low maintenance, or if you do need repairs, it'll be probably cheaper than what you're paying in rent.
That is so true. That is so true. That popped up on the screen. But yeah, that is absolutely. Now, is there insurance? Let's just say if something does happen, you purchased a home, and let's say, you go on to your new home. Is there insurance that will actually pay for that home for your children? Or?
Well, there's different types of insurance that you can get that will cover paying off, like say your note, your mortgage note. the mortgage lender, they insure that note. So if something happens to you, if you pass away or whatever, then there's insurance that cover that property. But if you have like something that happens to your house while you're owning it, like weather takes off the roof or damage the roof, then your homeowner's insurance covers that, things like that. If there's flooding in the house from plumbing, your home insurance covers that. Some people like to get a home warranty, which covers, like if something major happened to the HVAC, the electrical, things like that. They pay a fee every month, and what happens if that item is covered, then you call their contractor, and then they cover the repair on that property, on your property.
Awesome. Well, I tell you, we're getting ready to close. I told you this hour will go by real quick. But I really, really enjoyed having you, Miss Cassandra and Jeremiah. Of course, they are the husband-wife power couple, real estate power couple. I call them destiny builders. That's her husband. So if you want to build your home, he can help. And Cassandra Andrews with Chosen Realty. That's if you want to buy or sell. So Cassandra, what would you like to leave us with this afternoon?
I want to leave you with seizing opportunities. When opportunities come your way, take advantage of it. Like the funds, the grants that's available to home buyers, and the different types of products that's available. It's funded, and the funds will run out at some point. So I encourage you to seize the opportunity to come to our home buyer session and our seller session. We'll talk to both buyers and sellers, and we want to give you some tips. But get information and knowledge and understanding, because what you think is not a blessing could be a blessing.
That's right.
And so I want you to come to our event. I want you to call me at 334-868-9713. Call me, because I have good information, and I will register you for the event. I'll tell you all about the home buying experience, and I will help you with selling your home if you want to sell it. But I want you to seize the opportunity of what's available to you.
So also walk them through the steps as far as purchasing the home.
Okay, the first thing, and I can run through this real quickly, is I will connect you to a lender, because you have to get pre-approved first. And then if you find out when you talk to a lender, they'll run your credit score, they'll get your application.
What's the score?
The score that they mainly look for is 620.
Okay.
And then if you're under 620, a lot of times you may be 580 or somewhere in the 500 range. That's a buildable score. The thing is, don't let that be a hindrance to you, because I've seen people work on their credit, and they might have had a score that was on the low side, and they worked and they got that score where it needed to be, and they're in their homes. I've serviced a lot of people like that. So a lot of people get discouraged, and then they don't do anything. So everyone has to start somewhere. So I encourage people to get started. And if you find out that you need to build your credit, we do have that service within our company, so that we can take care of that for you. But when you get pre-approved, then that's the time that you start looking for that home, and you need your real estate agent. You need to call Chosen Realty,
right.
And we will be there for you from the beginning to the end. There's a lot of steps, because after you find the home that you want, then we'll make an offer. We negotiate for you and try to get the best price and the best incentives from the seller, concessions from the sellers. And so then after you get the contract locked in, then there's home inspection. So we care about our clients, and we want to make sure that they know everything they can know about that house before they buy it. And so we try to make sure we walk through that repair process with them. We tell them some important things that they don't want to miss asking the seller to take care of. So that's the next stage. And after the home inspection, then the appraisal. The appraiser goes out, and they make sure that property is worth the amount that you are paying for that property. So we go through that, and then they do the termite inspection to make sure there's no termites. And after that, all of those things take place, then we're really just waiting on the closing. And then we'll meet at the closing attorney's office, and we close, and you get your keys.
Wow. So it could take a couple of months.
No, actually, some companies can close within 2 weeks.
What?
Then some close in 3 weeks, and then typically we put a 30-day time frame for closing, but it doesn't take that long.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So would you like to add something before we get out of here?
Yes, you can contact me. Actually, you can go to my website at destinybuildersllc.net.
Awesome.
Or you can give us a call, 334-868-0681. That's my direct line. And also, if you back to the website, you can actually leave questions if you're desiring. As a matter of fact, while we're sitting here, somebody's already sent some question in on the website. So you can actually contact me on the website again. It's destinybuildersllc.net. And my phone is 334-868-0681. No, as I said before, no job is too small and no job is too big.
Okay. And they'll travel all over Alabama, right?
Wherever it takes us.
All right. So you are a licensed broker throughout the state of Alabama, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome.
That's correct.
Because see, this is the big station. Of course, the big station covers how many counties costing? 18?
20, yeah.
Yeah, and of course they're online as well. So hey, everyone is listening to you right now.
That's great.
Right, we got a big listening audience. But again, we thank you so very much, Cassandra Andrews of Chosen Realty, for stopping by the big station, 94.1 FM, along with her husband Jeremiah Andrews, Destiny Builders LLC, your one-stop shop for purchasing and selling your home, and if you want to build a home. Hey, I love that. Now, how can they find you on social media?
Facebook. We do have Facebook as well.
Okay.
And again, my website. We're branching out into the the marketing of social media.
Yes.
So we're not everywhere at the moment, but we're getting there.
That's okay. All right. But you do have a social media Facebook page, right?
I do.
All right.
Chosen Realty LLC, Cassandra Andrews. You can look us up. And also, I am on Instagram as well. And also, we do have a website, www.chosenrealtyllc.net. So you can reach us that way, but call me. That's the best way to get me. 334-868-9713. Again, 334-868-9713. Don't forget to call me about the home buyer session as well.
Yeah, and
or
that's
for anything.
And again, remind them about the session.
Yes, the home buyer session is April the 26th, and it is from 10 to 12 in Montgomery, located at Central Alabama Aging Consortium. That's where we'll be hosting the event. The address is 400 Cotton Gin Road, Montgomery, Alabama. And I'll register you. Just call me and I'll get you registered. I'll need your name, email address, and phone number. That's all I need to register you. But we have to register you for the event. It is free, and it's April 26th. That's on a Saturday. So we look forward to having you there.
All right. And we thank you so much for stopping by, putting it on the table. Again, this is a public service of State Representative Penny McClammy every Friday from 12 to 1. This has been Dee Whetstone, and I have enjoyed you. And, of course, this is a favorite song by the late, the great State Representative Thad McClammy. May the work that I have done speak for me. Y'all have a blessed Easter. We love you. Bye-bye.
That used to be my daddy's favorite song.
Really? Oh, wow. Great. Yeah. Told you something about real quick.
Yeah, I did.
How did it go?
Oh, very good. Very good.
Do I get a free home?
With a big down payment.
I gotta get somebody to deal.
Well, he came back at me.
I said with a good down payment. Okay. Oh my God. I know. I thought it was gonna be your blessed day, huh? Me too. Me too. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. Yeah, Good Friday. This is your blessed day.
Good for me, and it's good for you.
I love it.
I
know, right? Oh, man, me too, Costa, so don't feel bad. All righty.
Here's my card. I want you to feel
Y'all have a happy
comfortable.
Easter.
Thank you so
I
much.
love y'all.
Thank you so much.
Say